What's up, guys? This is gonna be Let's Play Halo 5. Starting the campaign from the beginning, but to be honest with you, it's more of a let's fail. I'm not very skilled, to be honest with you, so there are gonna be a lot of death. Just a heads up. We're gonna have some fun. Y'all can laugh at me as I try and do this again. Alright guys, so we're playing, like I said, Halo 5. This is the opening sequence to the game. Um, it took me by surprise. It's been a while since I've played, to be honest with you. So starting this campaign over is going to be fun. It's going to be interesting. Um, so what's going on with my channel? I'm still kind of finalizing everything and how I want to do things. Um, so what ended up happening is I have a little extra time right now. A couple weeks ago, I ended up getting hurt at my full-time job. Was out for a little bit, and I'm still out. But what we're doing now is I'm taking the time for recovery, and I'm gonna focus on my YouTube channel, trying to grow with you guys. So that's kind of my plan with what's going on. Make sure you guys check out my other videos. Um, I talk DC, Marvel, pretty much a lot of geeky things. So that's kind of what my hope behind the channel is. Grow with you guys, talk with you guys, and have some fun. I every week is my plan to get out my thoughts and my reviews of Flash, DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Arrow, trailer breakdowns for upcoming movies. I want to try to get up some Let's Plays, so that's where this one's kind of coming in hand. Being that I'm kind of limited with work, I had to pick something that I was kind of comfortable with, and I love Halo. I grew up with Xbox. I grew up with playing Halo. Um, I remember when I was younger, I think maybe elementary school, when the game came out, maybe middle school. Not knowing the dates off the top of my head makes it a little more difficult. But I remember all of our friends, we'd get together. We played Hang 'em High, two-person co-op. Every time you died, you had to switch controllers. Whoever died, they gave up their controller and you kept going on. So there were 4, 5, 6 of us, huddled around playing. I was one of the first ones to get the game. Um, Now I'm still in constant argument to this day still with one of my best friends who's convinced that he's the one that started me on Halo when, to be honest, it wasn't him. Uh, I actually am more convinced that I started him with it because I'd played it before I even had an Xbox. Uh, this was the game that got me sold. On making the switch. Before that, we were playing, the Nintendo 64. We were playing the Sega Genesis. Uh, but the Xbox was, I guess at that time, revolutionary, like the PS1 and PS2. So we all made the jump and we started playing some video games. Halo was one of those first games that we all got. So it was fun. As you see going on right now, I am absolutely failing. I've already died and I wasn't even in the campaign, but what, 2 minutes? And I was already needing recovery, so that kind of tells you how rusty I am with the game. Um, but overall, I enjoy the game. I enjoy the system. Halo's kind of been my draw to continuing on. If it weren't for it, I don't know what I would have done. I don't know if I would have stayed with the Xbox or switched over to the Nintendo or the um, PlayStation. But Halo's kind of what keeps me going, and it's what keeps me upgrading. I remember when Halo 3 came out. I remember having the game in my hand before I even had the Xbox 360. I went out and I bought the game because I had the money for it and I wanted to make sure I had a copy of it. I wasn't going to wait, so I pre-ordered, got all the bonuses through GameStop, waited out there at midnight. A couple of us got together. We all went. Um, I refused to play the game. I refused to talk about it with my friends because I didn't want to, have any spoils going on. Um, so yeah, so we did that, and that was fun. That was exciting. And then about a month and a half later, went out, got myself the Xbox 360. I got the white one. Uh, if I remember even correctly, I played it so much, and I played the Halo 3, played online, played the campaign, whatever it was. I think that's what red ringed my 360. So then I lost it for a week. I think I'd only had the system and the game maybe 6, 7 months, maybe a year before it red winged. As you can see, I am absolutely failing. Look at me walking into grenades and walking back into grenades again. Like I said, this is more probably a fail. Um, it's gonna be fun for you guys. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Um, you know, Halo is always gonna be close to my heart. I can't ever, not like it. Um, I'm a huge Batman fan. Um, I actually have a tattoo of it on my arm. Um, so when Batman and Batman stuff comes out, it's just hard for me not to like it because it's just like it can't ever be wrong in my eyes because at least there's more of it coming out. So Halo is kind of right there in that um, same thing. So look at me dying again. Oh my gosh! And I think this is where I die officially. Can't get two. There goes one. There goes two. Oh, there we all go. We're all dead. That's my first one. And they keep shooting at us. Alright, so now I reset. Here we go again. Trying again. Yeah, I don't have a whole lot of ammo left. Um, Breaking through that ice like a beast. Yeah, so Halo 5, when it came out and I had it and played it for the first time, I was a little disappointed. You know, you want to play as Master Chief. That's what the Halo series is. Um, and you don't get a whole lot of that in this one, in my opinion. There definitely could have been a lot more. I enjoyed how they had a little bit of a story arc. I wasn't happy with where they're going with it, but I see what they're trying to do. I think they were really trying to set up, you know, the third installment moving forward. Just like in movies, the first one is always really good. Second one, it's kind of in between. And third one, they're really setting up for it. And yeah, so looks like I'm having a little lag. I don't remember this lag while I was playing. Um, but I did also have a head injury, so that could be part of it too. Um, so I want Halo to succeed. I want Xbox to succeed. I want all gaming systems to succeed. To each their own. If you're a PlayStation person, cool. I know you guys have some pretty cool games and stuff like that. And hey, more power to you if that's what you like. You got the exclusives, blah 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 blah, whatever you want to say. My thing is I just want great games to keep coming out, and at the end of the day, that's what matters to me. Is great games, great content, no matter what it is, whether it's Marvel or DC, Xbox or PlayStation. You know, um, give me the content, give me the reason to spend my money. If you don't give us a reason to, why am I gonna buy it? Um, I want to jump on the Nintendo Switchboard or not the Nintendo Switchboard. Oh my gosh, I can't even talk. I want to jump on the Nintendo Switch bandwagon. I'm just kind of waiting for that one game that sells me on it. Halo is for me for the Xbox. So when Halo 6 comes out, most likely that's when I'm gonna upgrade to the next Xbox. Assuming that it's not gonna be on the Xbox One. Um, if it is, great. If not, whatever. I'll upgrade and I'll get it all together and figure it out. But that's what's important to me. And I want to make sure that it's quality. That's what it is to me. It's quality over quantity. You know, don't Don't give me, 80 bajillion levels and so many different things that I have to do and not different things that I want. You know, make it simple. Um, you know, think about the first one. You put it in, you played, and you had fun, and there was such great replay value to it. And you wanted to tell your friends, and you wanted to show them how you were able to do this. I remember the um, doing the warthog challenge, where you're on the beach and you're trying to get it up, and you kept grenading and grenading. I had such great replay value. That's one thing that I feel that some of the campaigns nowadays, in general, with video games, that actually do have a campaign, there's not much of a replay value. Um, and for me, I'm much more of a campaign. I don't play the online all that often. When I do, it's with my friends. Um, so it makes it more difficult to want to keep playing, because it's just like I know I'm not good. I don't have the time to invest. You know, uh, I have other things that I also want to do. So those make it really hard. Like I look at Destiny, for example. I tried so hard to get into the game. My friends were so into it, and then actually the more that I talked to them, the more that they hated it, because it was the same thing repetitively done. Um, that's not fun to me. I don't want to do the same thing, 7 times to build X, Y, or Z up. So you know that's important. Replay value. They know it, but they trying to figure out how to. They have to get a good balance. You know, um, the campaign is what draws me, really honestly, whether I really like a game or not. With the exception of a couple of games, like Overwatch, there is no campaign. So I just play it a little bit. I just kind of recently got it. There will be an Overwatch video coming out down the line um, with just how bad I am. Y'all are going to laugh at it. I don't last very long. Um, so that one doesn't have one. GTA, it had, from what I understand, a really awesome story. I just never got around to it. Started it, and then when multiplayer dropped, about I think it was 30 days after the game got released, um, that was when I stopped playing, and I haven't honestly looked back, and I keep getting so much grief from all my friends because I haven't done it yet. So maybe one of these days I'll sit down and do it and play it, and uh, maybe I'll even make a video and show y'all how bad I am at it. You know, just different ideas running through my head. Um, so I'm kind of getting a little off topic here, but it doesn't matter. As you can see, I'm still absolutely failing. I keep dying. I think, if I remember correctly, this part here um, was lots and lots and lots of times repeated. Um, I'm doing the post commentary on it because it decided not to record my audio when I was doing it. So I had the video, but I didn't have my audio. So this is where we're at. Um, you know, and kind of tying back to Halo, it comes down to the experience, that you have. So many great stories um, revolved around it with me. So that's why it has probably such a big spot in my heart. I remember uh, when I was in high school, I was on the gymnastics team, and before a couple of big meets, we'd have what we called a pasta party. We all got together. The parents made food, and we all laughed and bonded as a team. And one of the things we did was play Halo. A couple of us brought over our Xboxes, hooked up a couple of TVs, hooked up the Xboxes, and we played. Um, Only a couple of us had it. The rest of them didn't. And those of us that had it, such as myself, not gonna brag a little bit here, but taking on the beginners, never played, I did pretty well for myself. So you know the fun times with that, and then we're eating, and then we're having fun, and then we're forgetting about what's ahead of us, which is a good thing because we had big competitions. We would always do these pasta parties before a big competition, and we always played video games as our relaxer, as our de-stressor, and a lot of times that's what I use my games for. I don't play to be number one. I don't play for the positive kill death ratio. So and I got my friends don't like that I do that. It's just like, all right, I want to have fun. Let's have fun. Let's talk. GTA is great. Just jump on, run around, kill some people. You can do races. And this and that um, so Halo really, I think overall still has that. Even though you know when the game got released and we found out that it was only one person per Xbox. That was interesting. I remember. I remember this story. Oh my god, my friends and I, we all went out at midnight. We all went and got the game. We all went home. Now we all live, you know, across the street from each other at this point still. This was before I moved out and moved to somewhere else. So we all lived right there. And we gathered up our TVs, we gathered up our Xboxes, we walked over to one person's house. That one person had the internet, had it all. We started downloading the game. I was the last one because, well, at that point I hadn't updated my system for a while. So I had to do a system update, and then I had to do the release day update, and then I had to actually download the game. Now, I was so far behind when that all happened and started, and by the time it was said and done, we all got stuck at 98%. I caught up to him. It was so funny. One of my friends was getting so angry because he wanted to be the first one. He wanted to be the first one to start the game. He wanted to be leader. And if I remember correctly, somehow I ended up leader. But yeah, I remember we all got stuck at 98%, and we sat there for 3 hours. 3 hours to get that last 2%. We were checking, we were all checking Twitter, we were all checking Reddit, we were seeing if anybody else was having the same issue, and it seemed like everybody else was having the exact same issue. Um, so we finally, I think it was like 4 or 5 in the morning, it finished. We started it up. None of us slept. None of us took a nap. Actually, no, that's a lie. That's a lie. My one friend Kyle, he was there. He was the one that was trying to be the first one done. He may or may not have fell asleep on the couch. I may or may not have decided to draw on him a little bit with a permanent marker. It's his fault for that. Um, Falling asleep. But yeah, so 4 o'clock in the morning, boom, we finally get up. I remember one of our friends, he did the digital download. Um, Even he was having issues with it at his house. And then he fell asleep. We don't even know what happened to him. He just disappeared that night. So we, I think, just did a 3-person campaign. If I remember correctly, it was just 3 of us. It was me, Mike, and Kyle. Uh, you know, Shout out to you guys. You guys helped me with some stories. Yeah, I'm failing again, aren't I? If you're watching this, yeah, I'm absolutely failing at this point. This is when I'm starting to get frustrated because I think I'd done this part a few times. Um, Anyways, so we did. We started the campaign and it was fun and we had a blast doing it. We played for 2-3 hours. I think the sun was coming up and was halfway up by the time we all decided to say, we should probably stop and go to bed. Um, and that's what we did. We just played until somebody just couldn't play anymore. Uh, I remember over several days I had left, my Xbox and my TV over there. Like I said, they lived right across the street, so I just opened my door, walked my happy butt across the street, said, "Hey, you ready to play?" Yeah. Got in his house, went downstairs, loaded everything up, and a couple of my friends, we either played online or a couple of us together played together. We just kept it simple and we progressed through. We finished the game. One person, Kyle, was so angry that we had finished the game because he decided to just wait and wait and wait and wait and never join us and never join us and never join us. that we just said, you know what, screw you. We're playing. Y'all can figure it out later. We'll play it again, I guarantee it, and we're still waiting for him. He still has yet to beat the game. The game is been out, let's see here, we're 2017, probably what, 2015, maybe late 2014, something like that. And actually, we're almost into 2018 at this point. He is yet to beat the game. He has no idea how it ends. We give him so much, and we keep telling him, we'll play, we'll play, we'll play. And he just has not wanted to play. Yeah, so, you know, like, these are some awesome stories. I have such great stories, such great memories from this game. Uh, even though I suck at it. Let's be honest, you're watching me fail miserably. I just keep dying and dying and dying. Um, so yeah, so um, you know, and that's what a video game is supposed to do. It's supposed to create those memories and that fun times. You know, um, and part of the reason why I started my YouTube channel is because I wanted to connect with people, talk with people, you know, and give them something, you know, interact. I don't know. I still figuring out what my ultimate goal is with the whole channel. Um, but I have great thoughts from what I've been told. You know, people tell me, "Oh, you speak so well, and you have such a great voice, and this and that," which is fine and dandy. But I haven't figured out how to quite utilize and master it. And some people suggested YouTube. So, you know, boom, this is where we're at. Um, I love my geeky stuff, you know, hence the reason why it's Geek with me, because I will share my thoughts and I'll let you guys, you know, have some fun with me and have some fun with you guys, and that's the ultimate goal, I think, you know. Um, give you guys great content, help you pass some time, you know. I'll be honest, I do the same thing, you know, especially with being out of work. Uh, YouTube is a big thing that I go to, and I'm to the point that some of the channels that I watch, you know, I watch like, you know, Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter and Let's Plays, you know, from them. Um, so to rewatch old ones, and I remember, you know, I remember them, and they're funny, and they're great, and you know, those guys over there have really set a standard for Let's Plays. You know, but they have a group. You know, they have 5, 6, 7 people all playing. A little easier than one person by themselves. But hopefully, you guys are enjoying this, and you do enjoy my channel. Um, you know, and you guys come back and see me again. You know, keep giving me a reason to put up the videos. You know, you guys are what I'm doing it for. You know, help you guys bypass that time. You know, I'll throw them on. You know, when I'm just kind of chilling, relaxing. You know, before bed, whatever. You know, it's like, okay, well, I have a half hour. Boom, load up YouTube, throw it on. You know, Netflix is great, but a lot of the times those shows are an hour long, and you're like, well, I don't have an hour. I only want, you know, half hour, 20 minutes. You know, so you just kind of throw it on, you watch some random things, and then you turn it off and go to bed. You listen to them, you have some fun, you some thought-provoking things, you know, come up in it. You know, so yeah, so that it is a shout out for Rooster Teeth and Achievement Hunter and the Let's Play channels and the Fun House, all of them over there. You know, they do amazing content. You know, but again, they're professionals, and I'm just, you know, this little amateur over here trying to figure out how to do all this. Um, but yeah, so that's kind of a breakdown of what my plan is, what my thoughts are. Some great stories. You know, I still kind of, like I said, finalizing the schedule. You know, I have a few set in stones, you know, when I want to put things out. Um, you know, but again, it's all going to come down to you guys. Your thoughts, your likes, your shares, you know. So if you guys like this video, hit that like button. Share it with your friends. Show your friends, you know. leave those comments. Leave your thoughts. Tell me what I could have done better, how I could have failed less. Um, and I'll put out the next one. I'll continue on with it. Because I didn't finish the level. I stopped, and I'm guessing when I start back up, it's probably going to be right about the same point. And I think I just have to get to that door. You know, but other priorities kind of came up that I couldn't keep doing it. Slash, I was getting very frustrated because I couldn't get past this part. It was very annoying. So please let everyone know. It'd be greatly appreciated on my part. And in the comments, tell me what I'm doing well, what you like, what you don't like. Any criticism, constructive criticism I want. Just please don't troll and just tell me I suck, because I know I do. Tell me something useful. Tell me something that will make it better. I am running my everything on a Mac, so I have some decent stuff to start with, but my Mac is dying. My Mac is like 7 years old at this point. I can't even take it off of power because the battery is that far dead. So that's that. Let me know. Tell me your thoughts. Tell me your feelings. If you know spots to share videos to, let me know, or share the video for me. I have Twitter. I have Facebook. I have a Twitch account. I'm working, and trying to do more streams with that. I think that'll start coming up a little bit more. Now that I have some time off of work. And what else do I have? I think that's it. So if there's another media forum, let me know. Somewhere I should go. I'm gonna start trying to get on Reddit and explore Reddit. I haven't done much with it, but I think I'm gonna do that. And wow, that dude was very angry with my death. He just had to keep shooting. Sorry. Yeah. So yeah, obviously, like I said, this is post commentary. But let me know. I want the feedback, guys. Send it my way. I will love it. Check out my Facebook. Oh, that's what I was forgetting. I do have an Instagram, so check me out on Instagram and give me some ideas. Give me things that you'd want to see played. Things that you'd want to hear about. I'm gonna try maybe doing like a podcast type thing on all the comics I read. I just recently got into them. I'm gonna say maybe a little bit more toward the beginning of the year. Maybe February-ish. So I want to do that. I want to talk about that for a while, and I got some friends that are also into comics, so they're gonna join me. Trying to get some of my video game friends. So if you're watching, which you should be, I want to try to somehow incorporate them into some of these things, and start commissioning for it. Get a sheet and say, hey, everybody sign this. Make this person play with him. So that is kind of the end of the Let's Play. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and follow. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button, like I said. And I want to keep bringing you guys content. So help me out. Give me some ideas. And we will see you guys later.